Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video, and as you can see, a glorious Championship White FN2 Honda Civic Type R in the house for tuning today. Now, it has been tuned previously, but it's had a couple of mods since it's last tuned, so it's our mandate to make sure that it's all healthy and hunky-dory. So because it's already got an ecutek license on it, it means we can data log from the get-go and get tuning. So let's see what noises we make and what power we make. I've got a Champ White FN2.
Have you?
Yeah, I don't know where it is though. It's around here somewhere. It's around this yard somewhere, ain't it?
Oh,
Pressing
wow.
some buttons.
Is your
door not shut?
There you go. It's off now. Yeah, well, yeah, this car's been a sort of a bit of a challenge today, I suppose, if you want to put it that way.
Yes.
Initially came in this morning and said, can you fit some frame collars? I've managed to get a wall on anti-roll bar kit and I'm on track next week. So can you fit that? And then we were in for map.
Yeah.
Already been previously mapped.
Yes.
But he'd done some further modifications since obviously buying the car. The car did have NOS on it originally. He said he believed that the previous owner, was building this for turbo. So he'd had a 3-inch exhaust or custom 3-inch exhaust.
You love custom 3-inch exhaust.
I love the word custom because if I do a custom exhaust, I make custom exhaust and I want it to work. When I hear custom exhaust, I instantly go, oh, let's put it on the ramp and have a look at it then, because I sort of instantly think that there's going to be a problem. But anyway, we're having it on the ramp anyway because we were obviously doing the bits that we were doing. We went to try and fit the white line anti-roll bar kit. I went to fit it and realised that it wasn't going to fit because the way they designed the exhaust was not going to allow that to happen. So I said, obviously, we can't fit it. So we fitted the subframe collars, put it on the dyno, and did an initial pull. Made no power.
No power. Considering it had been mapped previously as well.
Yeah, it was mapped as well, and obviously it made nothing. And I said, I'll guarantee it's the exhaust design. They'd modified the Japspeed 4:1 and put a 3-inch V-band on it. Fine, that's no problem. I don't see an issue with that. Ran a 3-inch bit of pipe round the car. They'd crushed the pipe so it was oval, which is fine. Obviously, again, that in theory makes it a bit. Loads of little pie cuts and everything else, and all welded. Someone spent a lot of time and probably a lot of money on that, to be fair. The actual execution of the exhaust was nice. Come round to the back, going up and over, and then basically where the original back box fits, it came up and over the top and then just turned 90 like that, and then just had a 2 split basically in that, and then turned again. So you've got a 90 into a reducer that splits into 2, and then into 2 back boxes, out the back boxes, and then to 2 tailpipes. Now it went down to 2.5 inch, so it's 2.5 inch per side, which again I could sort of live with. That's not really a problem, but it's still that 2.5 junction. If you return that 90 there and then you turn 90 out of it again, well, that's just a massive restriction in that Y piece there.
And you proved it.
And we did prove it because it didn't make any power. Luckily, we said to the customer, look, I don't want to take your money and carry on and map this car because
we know it's not going to. That's the restriction.
Yeah, so that's the restriction, and nothing's going to change there. I don't want to take your money for no reason whatsoever. You're going to pay me to map it, and I'm guarantee I'm not going to do any better than what we've got here because we've got a hardware problem.
And you wouldn't be happy with that, would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with it.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be happy with that.
So we talked to him, said we've got a Japspeed manifold in stock. Unfortunately, like I say, it's been modified for the V-band. We've got a Japspeed manifold in stock. We've got a Tegiwa 70mm in stock.
Always in stock.
I says, and then also, if we do that, we can fit the white line anti-roll bar because it's going to fit.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, but he did agree. He had the budget to do it. He was going on track. He wanted his white line.
To be honest, I think the old exhaust wouldn't have got on track anyway.
It was very loud.
So loud. I think he would have got black flagged anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so we digress from that.
But anyway, you'll see that because the first run of the car in this video was with that exhaust.
It was with that exhaust,
and the last run of this car was with a Tegiwa 70mm.
Yeah, so we swapped all the exhaust out, did everything this afternoon, and then put it back on the dyno. Started tuning the car. I feel that we knew we were going to be where we are. I think it's got a Pro Series inlet manifold on it. What induction kits have got on it?
HKS.
It's got a HKS induction kit, so we know that can obviously be better. The Pro Series inlet manifold, whilst it's a good manifold, we know the RRC is better. He's now got a Japspeed manifold with a Tegiwa 70mm.
And we're up 15 wheel horsepower.
We're up 15 wheel horsepower. It made a nice linear curve. You can see the difference.
From just after 4,000, it just keeps making power.
Yeah, and we finished on, a customer estimated, and I said between 220 and 225, we finished on 222, so I'm really happy with that. All the ducks.
So look at that graph.
Let's have a look at that graph.
Let's look at that graph. I love Champ White FN2s.
So away she goes, and here's the graph. And as you can see, like I'm talking about, from 4,000 onwards, we make power and just continues to make wheel horsepower, as you can see. Finishing on 222, 174 at the wheels, which is about 15 brake horsepower up. It's absolutely caning it down here in the Neaton today. It's wet, it's miserable, but that Champ White FN2 has made my day. So fantastic. There goes Jeno. Jeno's got another task to do now. He's going to fit a gearbox to an FN2. So thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and we'll see you on the next one. See you, Keith.
I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.